Hey guys, Animanga Glandor here with another long video to go over the first 6 episodes of Season 3 of Danny Phantom. Um, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Uh, first, first episode, Eye for an Eye, and this is the one where Vlad becomes mayor, and he, um, puts a bunch of laws together that say that are like anti-ghost related, and Danny, Sam, Tucker all uh, put together a plan to get him to get rid of the laws. It works, and that's about it. It's a pretty straightforward episode. Not a lot of twists and turns. Not a lot of funny moments, except for one. Well, actually two moments that I just cracked up at. One, when Vlad is using a bunch of clones to take over the voters, and here comes Jack, and he's already gonna vote for Vlad. He's like, out of my way, I'm gonna vote for Vlad. One of the clones takes over him. Out of my way, I'm gonna vote for Vlad. And that's the thing, Vlad knows Jack was gonna vote for him, and yet he still has his clone overshadow him. He just hates him that much, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so Vlad. So I liked that. That was pretty clever. The other thing that I really liked that I laughed my ass off when I saw this. Okay, um, so, Vlad has his goons, like, everybody's in the cafeteria, right? And Danny is, in the men's locker room alone, showering, because he doesn't like to shower after gym, with everybody else, because he always gets bullied, of course. And apparently the men's locker room is right next to the cafeteria. Odd choice, but whatever. So, uh, the goons of Vlad end up turning the wall in between the cafeteria and the men's locker room invisible, so everybody can see Danny nude. But that's not the funny part. No, the funny part happens right when it cuts to the next scene, where Sam, brings up the election, the mayor election, but brings it up in such a way that I couldn't help but laugh. She says, so, how about that big election? She actually had to pause for a second before she finished that sentence. Adult humor. Okay, Danny Phantom is not a show I would suspect to have adult humor in it. So when this came around, I was shocked, and it just threw me off so much. It was hilarious. I just wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting adult humor in Danny Phantom. I don't think anybody would expect that out of Danny Phantom. But that's what makes it so hilarious. Even if you've never seen the episode and you have no interest in watching it, go look up that scene. Look up that scene. I'm sure someone must have put it on YouTube already or something. Look it up. And if no one has put that scene up on YouTube, somebody put that scene on YouTube, because that is too funny to pass up. So, pretty average episode. I was gonna give this a 5 out of 10, but just because of those two funny scenes, I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10, a 6.5. So good job. Those two jokes really brought it up a couple notches. Um, so next episode, Infinite Realms, and this is the one where we get introduced to Frostbite, and I never saw this episode before, so this was like another one that was completely new to me. And oh, wow, what a great episode! It was just a really fun episode. Again, not that many twists, except for seeing Jack as a pioneer, an old like ancestor to Jack or something. I don't know. I don't know what that was. It was so weird. Came out of nowhere, but it was hilarious. But yeah, so another great episode. Great to see Frostbite. I really like Frostbite. He's awesome. He even had, I love his design. Again, a lot of these ghosts have really cool designs to them. They're really cool to look at. I mean, and especially Frostbite, like, one of his arms is, like, made of ice, and you can see the bones and everything. Like, what happened to him? How did his arm get like that? I mean, it's just so cool. It looks so freaking cool. And I'm like, how did that happen? Yeah, but I love any character that can control ice and cold and snow and all that stuff. I love any character that can do that. You know, like Frostbite, Jack Frost, Elsa from Frozen. Yes, I've seen Frozen. It's awesome. And let's see, Mizore from Rosario Vampire, and Rukia. Oh, Rukia kicks ass. And Hitsugaya, both from Bleach. Like, anyone who can control snow and ice is awesome as hell in my book. Because I think that is just like the coolest power ever, and if I had to choose one superpower to have, it would be control over snow and ice and all that stuff. Like, to be able to do the kind of stuff that those people can do. That would be like the greatest power ever, in my opinion. I would just cause an eternal winter around the world. It would be so awesome. Okay, evil thoughts aside, good episode, 7 out of 10. After that, Girls' Night Out, and I'm not sure what to say about that one. It's okay, I guess. There is one thing that really pisses me off. What is Spectra doing there? What does she add? Does she do anything at all in this episode? I mean, yeah, she's the one who suggests that they go out on the town, but couldn't they have had Ember or Kitty decide that, because the two of them are the only ones who actually do anything? And yeah, it's okay. The girls, we get to see, this is an episode all about girl power and everything, although we've gotten plenty of that before, so I don't know why we have to have an entire episode emphasizing on it. I mean, we've seen Jazz and Sam and Maddie all kick butt before, so I mean, why do we have to emphasize this girl power now? When we've already proven that they are just as strong as the guys and just as reliable, if not more reliable than the guys. We've already proven that in this series. Why do we need to have an entire episode going over stuff that we already know? So yeah, it's an okay episode. Not terrific, but it's not terrible. It's just eh. So I think it's a little better than an average 5, but not so much that it's a 6. So I'm gonna say 5.5 out of 10 for this one. After that, it's Torrent Terror. Torrent Terror, and that's the one where we meet that electric guy whose name I can't remember. Yeah, he's not a very interesting villain. He's not very interesting. He's supposedly supposed to be one of the most powerful ghosts in the Ghost Zone. Like, up there with other extremely powerful ghosts, like the Ghost King, Undergrowth, and Danny's evil half. He's supposed to be, like, up there with them. And Pandora, but we'll get to her in a bit. But yeah, he's supposed to be one of the most powerful ghosts there is. And yeah, I don't really care. I don't. The thing that I do care about, and thankfully it's the focus, is the fact that Danny, for a while, gets new powers to control the weather itself. When he gets mad, lightning storms down. When he gets depressed, rain comes. If he's even a little chilly, here comes a freaking blizzard. When he's happy, it's all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, his emotions are controlling the weather, and I'm like, holy crap, that is awesome. That is an awesome new power. Oh, please tell me he keeps this for the rest of the series. Nope, sadly he doesn't. He loses that power by the end of the episode, and sucks. I would have loved to have had Danny have that power and keep it for the rest of the series. That would have been so freaking cool. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's a pretty good episode. Forgettable villain. Again, he's supposed to be one of the most powerful ghosts there is. Like, top 10 most powerful, it seems. But, again, he's just not that interesting. So after that, we get Forever Phantom. A new ghost comes into town, who is able to shapeshift into whatever whatever he wants or whoever he wants. So he ends up transforming into Danny, causing lots of ruckus, and yeah, by the end, he ends up having to team up with Danny in order to fix a little problem that they both have, which is that their powers are malfunctioning because they got zapped by Jack's new machine, the new machine that he created. Which, by the way, I'm just going to point this out. How is it that Jack can build all of these incredible inventions, and yet he's still a blithering idiot? I mean, seriously, if you think about it, Jack's the one who makes the inventions, and Maddie is the one who uses them. That's their team. They're a team like that. He creates them, she uses them. But how is it that he makes them when he's such a huge idiot? I never got that. I've always found that extremely confusing. How someone can be so smart and yet so stupid at the same time. I don't get that. But that's not supposed to be the focus. Anyway, so it's a pretty good episode. It has a pretty good ending. It's not the same punch 'em, suck 'em in the Fenton thermos, throw 'em in the ghost zone like it is for most episodes. It's pretty good. I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. I liked it. And let's see. Last one is Urban Jungle. And this is the one, you know, this one, any Star Wars or Batman fan should know this. They should know of this one. They should already know who shows up in this one. The freaking Joker himself, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill as Undergrowth. And I freaking love Undergrowth. He is like one of the coolest villains in this series, and this is the one where Danny gets the power to use ice and to freeze things, and I'm like, yes! Yes! Danny gets that power! That was pretty much my reaction when I first saw it. I was like, yes! Just threw my hands up in the air. I was so happy to see that he got that power. But yeah. So, Undergrowth takes over the city, turns everybody into his slave workers, and Sam ends up getting brainwashed and becomes the caretaker for the Garden of Life, or whatever Undergrowth is calling it. Danny leaves, goes into the Ghost Zone, seeks the help of Frostbite to help him control his new powers that he's been building up. And he learns, he goes and stops Undergrowth, saves Sam. They share a little romantic moment. And yeah, it's a great episode. It has a few good twists here and there. I love the multiple costumes they give Sam in this one. I mean, it's so nice whenever we get to see her wearing something other than her normal outfit. The other, the other characters, I don't really mind so much. Maddie, I honestly can't imagine her in anything other than that, in anything other than that jumpsuit. Same thing with Jack. I can't imagine him wearing anything other than the jumpsuit. Nor do I want to imagine him wearing anything other than the jumpsuit. And Danny, well, he's constantly switching his outfit from his ghost hunting outfit to his teenage boy outfit, so yeah, he does that like 10 times every episode, so I'm kind of used to that. Tucker, we've seen him in cross-dressing outfits more than we've seen him in his regular outfits. So I don't want to see him in any other outfits, honestly. Because pretty much every time he does wear a different outfit, it's for cross-dressing. And I'm not being racist by saying this. If anything, the people who decided on that were racist. Yeah. So it's a great episode. I love that. I especially love that first outfit that she was in, where it's just like an all green dress. It makes her look kind of like Poison Ivy. Like if Poison Ivy was like gothic. If Poison Ivy was gothic and had the green glowing eyes. But yeah, she just looked awesome. She looked so cool. She actually looked, I'm not gonna lie, she actually did look pretty hot too. And yeah, it's a really good episode. I really like this one. Definitely up there as one of my favorites. I'd have to think about it to see where it would place, but it's definitely up there. But yeah, so I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9 out of 10. It's really good. I really like it. And yeah, not much else to say. Wow, I can't believe I got through that whole thing without doing my crazy Joker laugh. Whew, okay. But yeah, so thanks again for watching. I really enjoy doing these vlogs. And again, please let me know in the comment box if you guys want me to go ahead and do a top list for my top whatever, probably top 12 favorite Danny Phantom characters. I'll leave that decision up to you. My next video will be Monday, April 21st. So look forward to that. I will see you then. Take care.